Hello, I am Bridget Rowe. I am energy, I am powerful, and I am who I say I am. The purpose of this video is to talk about psychic abilities. Today is December 25th of 2018. It's almost 2019, I almost said that. Anyway, I'm on vacation, so that's why I've been doing back-to-back. That's why I've been able, rather, to do back-to-back videos each day before I start my day. Because this is really what I love to do. I really love to reach people and help people evolve in the areas of mind, body, and soul. But when I'm at work, I don't have that time because I also have my business and I also have to make my products that I sell. The Bees Body Butter, the Sustain Detox, I make those things. The Alchemist Oil, I make that myself. You know, so things get a little crazy. So since I have the time, you know, I just wanted to share some of my vacation time with you all to be a blessing to somebody along their journey. On my website, there's a donation tab on my website. If you log into www.souloftheearthpub.org, you'll find a donation tab if you would like to donate. In any case, this video won't be long because I know you all want to go to your family and do your thing today if you still celebrate that. I don't celebrate Christmas anymore with my children, and this is how I use mentalism on them. I'll tell you about that real quickly and then get to the psychic ability. So I have two children, and once they got a little older to understand, what I told them was, you know what, those children who wait for Santa and wait for their Christmas presents on December 25th, those children, their parents, they just don't have a lot of money, baby. They don't have all the money. See, they gotta wait for their stuff. But you can get stuff anytime. You know, you can get stuff just because. I don't know why you want to just do this Christmas thing. Because we could just get stuff just because. Like, whenever you need it. And they was like, for real, Mom? Like, yeah. I mean, we could cut this out and just do just because days. And so pretty much they wait for it. And they were excited about it. And so they would be like, Mom, you said I could get such and such just because. And I'm like, yeah, we'll go. And you know, your children are going to try to rob you. You know, your children, after a while, they actually forgot that they even said that, you know, but they felt special. They felt special in a sense because they were like, yeah, I don't have to wait till Christmas. I don't have to worry about being good or bad for Santa. My mom and my daddy gonna get me whatever just because whenever, you know, the time is right, whenever they feel like it. So it kind of boosted their confidence in a sense, and it helped eliminate that Christmas foolishness, the lights, the trees, and all the gifts and all of those things, and they get things just because. And during the year they would forget, you know, and sometimes I'll be like, you know, come on, like, what about just because day? Let's go to the mall. Let's go see what's going on out there. You need something? What do you need? Let's go. And so that helps me to get out of the Christmas thing, and I'm so happy I did because it's so overrated. Anyway, psychic abilities. So we have supreme beings down here in this physical reality. And right now is the perfect time for me to discuss this because these supreme beings are here, but yet at the same time, there are lower energy beings that are here too. And the lower energy beings know who the supreme beings are. And so some of us that are supreme beings, we have lost our connection in a sense to our God state of being. We have like dumbed down in a sense because we should have the ability to interpret the God consciousness. We should have the ability to be tapped into that all-knowing, that infinite intelligence, that 100% of the brain capacity. And not just when we're in our dreams and when we're in meditation, but also when we are just dealing with other people in the room around us. You know, for Christmas time, for example, when we meet our loved ones today, we should be able to tap into that energy. But sometimes it'll go over our head, and this is why you'll find people on the news and, you know, something bad happening, and they say, but I never thought he would do something like that, because you wasn't tapped into that person anyway. You know, you could sometimes sleep next to a person and you be so low in your frequency that you're not tapped into this person's soul. Mind you, we do have some soulless beings here, but that's another video. In any case, I just wanted to share with you just some simple ways that you could kind of like pay attention to your psychic ability in order to enhance it, in order for you yourself to be able to tap into it. Because, you know, oftentimes I see people, even on YouTube, for example, I see these people that call themselves conscious leaders, and they have a lot of followers, and I say to myself, wow, they didn't see this. They didn't see this lustful energy. They didn't see that conniving spirit. They didn't see that sexual energy at its peak, you know, luring or seeking who he may devour, you know. But they have people, excuse me, they have people who go for it. Ooh, my nose itching. In any case, these are some simple things that I thought of that I could share with you. So we are being dumbed down because of the fact that we are so consumed into computer technology, so consumed into our telephones, calculators, alarm clocks. We can't even wake ourselves up anymore. We're not even in sync with the universe to know what time it is. We have to look at the clock. You know, we're not grounded. We don't know how to solve simple problems. We don't remember even our mother's telephone number, and that all of that messes with our brain. You know, if we're supposed to be at 10% brain capacity here, roughly, if we're using computers, we're not even using our full 10%, and we're capable of 100%. And so I just wanted to share this with you. For example, if you go out for dinner today, you know how you write your tip, and you try to round your tip off to the higher number or whatever that you're going to give the waiter. Turn the receipt paper over and do that mathematical problem on the back of the receipt instead of pulling out that cell phone calculator to figure it out. This will help you, you know, stimulate thought. Try to remember at least one or two people. Back in the day, we remembered maybe about 7 to 10 telephone numbers, but try to at least remember maybe one or two people's telephone numbers at a time, you know, that you don't have to save in your telephone. You know, it's good to at least remember maybe your children or your mother's number instead of just saving it in a phone and just don't even know it anymore. When your telephone rings, before you turn it over to see what's on the caller ID, think in your mind. Try to feel for yourself to see who might that be calling you, and see if you could think of who it is before you look at the phone. Even when the doorbell rings, when somebody comes over to the house today, you know, for your Christmas celebration, just try to think, who might that be? I wonder which sibling or whatever that is at the door coming first, you know. Another thing to do is, like, when you are out people watching, that is a good thing to do. When you're out, like at the mall, like in a food court, for example, you can sit back and you could pay attention to the people around you. You could pick up on their energy, who's rushing, who's sad, who's just up in there trying to get telephone numbers, who's trying to advertise for, I don't know, being a barber or whatever in the food court. You know, who's at work that's at one of the food court vending places and don't want to be there. You know, just gauging on energy, because it's all energy. And once you learn how to feel and attune yourself to different frequencies of energy, you are enhancing your psychic abilities. When people come over to the house today, you could tell them to all make sure that they take their shoes off at the front door while allowing the dirt traffic in your homes to be less, but also allowing everybody to be grounded, you know, just to be barefooted for a little while, you know. Going outside and connecting to the universe, like trees and animals, they're all conscious energies, you know. Trees are like standing people. There's consciousness in there. And so we are all connected to these things. So if we were like to go on a picnic and just sit down and just be next to a tree, just connecting with the things that are of the universe is all I'm saying. And this helps you with your psychic abilities. This helps you enhance and increase your frequency. And one thing that I really like to do is every now and then I will blindfold my family members, and somebody would be in a large room and they would be still in a room while maybe 2 or 3 of us will be blindfolded, and we'll try to find that person because we're an extension of source energy. You know, God is within us. That energy of God is within us. And so that's a high frequency. And so we should be able to feel that energy and attune to that energy and know where it is in a room without our eyes, without our physical eyes, just with our third eye, our senses. And so that heightens the ability to stay focused in meditation. That heightens the ability to feel other energies. You know, when you're just alone in a room, you could feel these other energies. Like right now, there are energies in this room where I'm sitting right now. And the ability to feel them, to know when they're there, to know when they're of a high frequency, low frequency, or even neutral, is very important for your brain capacity, for your psychic abilities. So we all have powers. We all have these abilities. Well, they have some soulless beings here that are really out of sync. But the people who I'm talking to today, the people that are tuned into my frequency today, you all have this ability, because I can feel it. Even though I am not there with you, I can feel the energy that comes from you just through interaction with social media and YouTube. I can feel that, and you should be able to feel those things too, because we are all connected. We are all one. Consciously, we are one. So nonetheless, I just wanted to share that with you, your psychic abilities. And so on purpose, maybe today, instead of letting the soul or the larger part escape you with alcohol and meaningless things, why don't you tap into the psychic ability and see how far or how deep that rabbit hole really is. Be blessed. Have fun with your family.